Hello everyone, this is Simon from Monitorapp. Today, I'm going to be presenting the simple way to secure your website and your employees working from home with AIONCLOUD. If you have any questions, you can use the Q&A tab on the left side. Then right away, if you want to if you have any questions, please make a comment on the Q&A tab. So let me begin the webinar. These are the contents I'm going to be presenting. First, why we need the AIONCLOUD. In the first topic, we will take a look what AIONCLOUD is and why it's essential on these days. Second, AIONCLOUD Overview. In this topic, what function and features are founding the AIONCLOUD. Third, secure server access. In the third topic, I will show you what is secure server access is. Fourth, secure internet access. In the fourth, like a third one, I will show you what is a secure internet access is. And for the last, AIONCLOUD technology. In this topic, I will show you which technologies are used in the AIONCLOUD. First topic, why we need AIONCLOUD. Prevent the data leakage has been the most important point for whole industries. But nowadays, employees are using various devices for their work. Therefore, the data can be leaked through any devices like the PC or laptop, smartphone, tablets, or even the USB or communicatable devices, and etc. With the following report, the detection graph for data leakage is going high. In case of SMB, small medium businesses, the outflow traffic is much higher than the enterprise, but both graphs are going higher. It never decreased. So it means nobody can ensure that confidential data of your company will not be hacked or leaked. As you all people know, COVID-19, the coronavirus, is spreading so fast. It is really spectacularly dangerous moment for me and you and all companies and all peoples. I know you are also worried about it. I hope you are safe and healthy, and I hope you stay healthy and safe. Due to the coronavirus, social distance becomes important for people nowadays. For the social distance, few companies start telecommute. Few employees start to telecommute or working at home. The way how to work is now changing. Remote meeting programs usage is highly increasing, and few servers are opened for remote access because your company should protect the confidential data. Have you thought that these changes can make vulnerabilities for the companies? I got the articles from CNBC and the CNN. These articles are talking about the working from home to prevent the coronavirus spreading. If you work in the office, your PC will be protected by various security appliances like firewall or IPS, gateway security, or etc. In case of servers are also exposed to vulnerabilities, especially web services, because the web server should be opened whole day and every day. Therefore, it is the most vulnerable service in the nowadays. Telecommuting has many advantages, but on the other hand, it is one of the barriers to manage the security appliances. If the web security service is down or one of the employees' data is leaked when you are working at home, you may feel hard and uncomfortable to contact the maintenance engineers because most of IDS or server rooms are not allowed to enter due to the coronavirus and authentication. To protect your employees and servers with high quality security performance, the AIONCLOUD is the proper solution for you. Let's find out the security threats faced by business. 60% of websites are always exposed to vulnerabilities. This is meaning that while the secure coding and web firewall secure connections are important, and 56% of serious vulnerabilities are resolved. It is meaning that almost half of the vulnerabilities are not found. This reason is few CSO, the chief security officer, think that protecting web attacks, IPS or UTM are fully enough. But actually, preventing web attacks with the IPS or UTM is not enough. To protect the web attack, the corresponding service is required. 62% featured hacking to exploit vulnerabilities. And to fix the serious vulnerabilities takes 196 days. Some company says that now is decreased as 130 days, but it is still high. Nowadays, zero-day attack detection is essential. AIONCLOUD can protect it with a simple management. In case of malware, the number of new malware and ransomwares activities are changeable in this year. But 600 million new malware and thousands of ransomware operates every day. So, security defense model should know how to detect and block the malware even if it is changed. Employees' productivity is important for the company, of course. Here is the report that what kind of websites are accessed in one day and lunchtime. Most visited websites in one day is search engine or portals. But the shopping site is accessed as a third. As you can see, employees access non-business sites during the working time. It can decrease the staff's productivities. Also, if they access the malicious site, your office can be hacked easily. So, web vulnerabilities or malware can make the problems as below. Service obstacles, financial loss, personal information theft lost, and credibility decrease. Today's web security market is focusing on cloud service, which is called SecOps. On-premise security appliances require shipment, engineering, consulting, installation, investment costs, etc. So it takes so much time and human resource and cost. After you pay these all, you and your team should make time to get management training. So you must pay and take times for one security appliance. But the second, AIONCLOUD is monitored by Monitorapp. We monitoring the AIONCLOUD 24/7, and it does not require any maintenance cost and also training. So, the second, AIONCLOUD Overview. The AIONCLOUD is comprehensive security service in cloud, and it has two types of services: secure server access and secure internet access. Currently, in secure server access has WAF, Web Application Firewall, as a service, and WMD, Website Malware Detection for malicious URL diagnosis as a service. So it has two types in secure server access. For the secure internet access, it has SWG, Secure Web Gateway. For secure internet access of users, we have developed the various security services, and we are going to release much more services like IPS and firewall and etc. Maybe you can use the IPS and the firewall and the other various security services in this year in the AIONCLOUD. So the AIONCLOUD is targeting the core security services. Okay. For the next, as I explained, AIONCLOUD has two types of services. Each service has key features. For the secure server access, improve web security, optimize website performance, web attack or malware detection and defense. For the secure internet access, all-in-one management system, improved work productivity, improved network security, and improved network security. AIONCLOUD is using our own infrastructure, and we have 40 data centers in global 50 regions. All services can be used if you change your region or if you make quarter in the other region, you can still use the AIONCLOUD services. For the third, secure server access. But today, I'm going to present only WAF, Web Application Firewall Service. WAF, Web Application Firewall. It is a specialized to protect web service from the web attacks. Web service nowadays sensitive information like personal information is saved in the web server system. It means if you don't have the web protection solution like WAF, your personal information can be leaked or your web service can be shut down. This is the reason why you have to use WAF service for your web server. So, for the web server protection, we need WAF, but why we need to use AIONCLOUD's WAF service? Here is the reason. First, robust security service. Even this WAF is one of the services AIONCLOUD WAF provides complete security for you. The second, simple management. When we don't have cloud security service, we used on-premise appliance. The appliance has a huge weak point. Hard to manage it. Management is really hard. Therefore, we contact the engineers for WAF system maintenance and management. But AIONCLOUD's WAF has a simplified UI to provide simple management. Even the UI is simplified, the security performances are still high. Third, cost effectiveness. WAF service is pay-as-you-go plan. Web service is not always busy. Few days can have high traffic and the other days have low traffic. So, traffic is not fixed. It's not fixed value. It is changeable for every moment. Pay-as-you-go plan will decrease your management payment for security. Even the WAF system operates on the cloud as a service. AIONCLOUD WAF provides high quality web security services. From the OWASP top 10 attacks, zero-day attacks can be blocked by AIONCLOUD WAF. AIONCLOUD service interworks with AICC, that Monitorapp's threat intelligence system. It analyzed and detects the web attacks with machine learning engine and virtual patching. Even the DOS attack or DDoS attack protection is provided in AIONCLOUD WAF system. OWASP and DOS attacks, all types of web attacks can be protected by AIONCLOUD WAF. AIONCLOUD has intuitive UI that even if you are not the expert of web security, you can configure WAF service to protect your web server. Real-time monitoring service and log statistics reports are also provided to monitor and manage policies. Monitor and manage policies easily. Security policy configuration is easy. You can turn on or turn off like a switch to enable or disable. Also, you can configure your own policy rule without technical engineers technical engineers guidance or training. As you know, bypass is important function for security service or product. In AIONCLOUD, you just need to switch the button for policy bypass. Even if the IP bypass, you just need to type the IP on security setting or click it on a log list. We provide this function because the bypass sometimes is really, maybe sometimes you need to bypass some of the IPs in urgent moment. So click the IP address in log analysis. We provided is one of our feature. So, and in my opinion, biggest benefit for the AIONCLOUD is mobility. The ordinary way to manage and monitor the status of security appliances and services, you need to go office and use your own PC. So you couldn't check it. You cannot check it without with your mobile or tablet if you are still using on-premise appliance. The AIONCLOUD supports mobile page for management, and you can still monitor and manage the web security. Also, you can configure the policies on the bus, subway, or home, anywhere and anytime. Even the AIONCLOUD is easy to access. It has really strong access security with OTP authentication. You can log in the AIONCLOUD with safe and easy and fast. Even we support the various features for web security. The cost for the service will be decreased. AIONCLOUD WAF has no initial cost and hardware or software installation, and it supports pay-as-you-go plan. You can use high-quality security service with decreased cost. So, to use the AIONCLOUD WAF, you need to register your own website as a domain name. You don't need to make changes on your server system. After the registration, AIONCLOUD will create the CNAME for the web server only for you. The CNAME is one of the destination address like a IP address, but it is used only for the DNS. You just need to replace it on DNS server from the IP address. For example, if your web server is www.webserver.com and this domain's destination is 1.2.3.4. For example, your web server's destination is 1.2.3.4 as an IP. Then you need to change the destination from the 1.2.3.4 to the CNAME as a diagram, then as the red colored characters. Like this. After the replacement, your website is protected by AIONCLOUD without any disconnection. Policy configuration, monitoring, logins are features are supported. Fourth, secure internet access. Maybe this is a main topic for this webinar. SWG, Secure Web Gateway. It has two main functions. First, it protects internal users from external threats. Second, SWG can monitor can monitor and blog and report employees' web activities, such as DLP, non-business related web access, or etc. The administrator does not need to worry about the employees' locations, since all traffics from the users go through AIONCLOUD SWG, and SWG can detect the traffic. So in a diagram, I make some simplified diagram. Inside of the red colored box, the employee in an office, employee in a home can be protected if their internet connection goes through the SWG, because SWG will filter the malicious URL access or malicious code in response page, and also it filter CNC server communication. But if one of your employees in home does not use the SWG, then this user is it can be attacked by malicious site or CNC server. And let's make an example. If the employee who works at home without the SWG, and that employee has confidential data for the company, and if he or she him or her computer is leaked, then your company confidential is leaked freely. So, and in that case, you cannot detect and you cannot make some defense for that case. So this is a reason why all of your employees should go through the SWG for internet access. So, why we choose SWG? So, to protect the internet users from external threats and control the internal users' web activities, AIONCLOUD SWG is the best option for you. Here are the reasons. First, easy deployment. SWG appliance has a weak point. Suppose your employee is on a business trip. We cannot protect this employee from external threats, and we cannot control DLP for this employee due to this physical location problem. But AIONCLOUD SWG service does not have this kind of problems at all. We can protect our valuable resources anywhere and anytime. Second, flexible policy settings. You can group whoever you want to into the same group and have the policies for the group. It is very okay if the users are not in the same office. Like one of user is in Asia and another one is in America. Think of its flexibleness as a virtual group. Third, economical solution. SWG service has flexible pricing tables that suit for you, suit for your business size. Even we can have a custom pricing table only for you. As a result, all these flexible options are all yours. IonCloud has intuitive UI that even if you are not expert of secure internet access, then you can configure the SWG service to protect internal users. And also each users can set the detailed information, which team or which department or what is his name or he or she, him or her name. You can set the user information with a simple UI. The second is a security policy, simple policy setting and category filter. In the IonCloud SWG has a 3 operational mode: bypass, detect, and block. In case of bypass, as I explained, if you use the IonCloud SWG, all users' traffic should go through the SWG. But if you set some of a configuration, some of a policy as a bypass, then that only for that traffic will not go through the SWG. Okay, and the category filter available for a one-click policy setting. As I explained in a WAF, our UI is really intuitive, really simplified. Simple management. So in a simple management, I think that these two things are also explained when in a WAF chart. So even the iCloud SWG, the UI provides a mobile page for mobile and tablets. You can access the management page in anywhere in any time. And also for the SWG provide the two-factor authentication. It increased the account security. To use the two-factor authentication, your mobile OTP application is required. SWG service uses machine learning technologies which can analyze attackers' information instantly in real time. With the analyzed information, SWG service becomes more powerful to protect our valuable users. And for the AI and SWG interwork with the AICC for the category filter. AICC has collects the whole URL information and it analyzes whether it contains the malicious activities or code or data. And also it uses sandboxing technologies to analyze and detect the malicious malwares to protect your users from the newest threats. This is maybe the most important part for the SWG. Okay. Next is multi-user group management. Flexible policy settings are one of the powerful key points of SWG service. You can group whoever you want into the same group and have the policies for the group. It is very okay if the users are not in the same office, like one of users is in Asia and another one is in America. Think of its flexibleness as a virtual group. So in the diagram, I made some headquarters internet and branch internet, and you can set the diagram meaning that this headquarters sales team and branch sales team can use the same policies by the SWG, and also headquarters marketing team and branches marketing team can be grouped as the same policies, because the sales team and marketing team's goals and working type is totally different. So each same team should be grouped. So even the distance is really far away, we can set the policies by the group. So for the last explanation of SWG, to use the AIONCLOUD SWG, you need to register your ID and domain. Actually, the domain is not essential. Domain is a kind of key for the registration. If you have your own website, for example, www.abc.com, in that case, you just need to type your domain name, www.abc.com. But if you don't have your own domain name, you can set as on your own name or your company name. It's a freely. It's not essential. The second is change PAC. We call the PAC settings. Change your PAC setting according to the instruction given on AIONCLOUD. The PAC is meaning proxy auto configuration. The PAC setting is configuration for proxy connection. With PAC setting, proxy destination server is set automatically. For the third, configure policy. Create your own policy settings or choose from over 60 categories provided by AIONCLOUD. Fourth is set policy by user or deployment. Assign policy on your users on departments. Now you can monitor all activities on AIONCLOUD's intuitive dashboard. AIONCLOUD technology. AISASE and AI SASE, Secure Access Service Edge. The SASE, the SASE, is a new term. You can look up for this new term from Gartner. SASE stands for Secure Access Service Edge. The reason why the before I explain the why we use this SASE, the SASE is a combined network security function. SASE combines network security functions to support the dynamic secure access needs of organizations. Uh, and the SASE system is fully developed by AIONCLOUD, and we use our own SASE infrastructure for AIONCLOUD service. Why we use AI SASE? SASE does not need to deploy hardware or software security solutions to counter new threats. Second is enhancing productivity by applying a centralized security policy to all access sessions. Latency reduction and speed improvements of response sensitive services such as video, VoIP, and video conferencing. The last is agile and flexible orchestration of rapidly increasing traffic usage. IronCloud has a secure reverse proxy technology. If you have any experience that you use the Monitorapp's appliance, Monitorapp have a patented technology of transparent proxy. Without the transparent proxy, we haven't 15 years skills for the proxy connections. I can surely say that our proxy speed is highest for in between the WAF services or appliances because we Moontrap have experience of proxy technology for 15 years. It deliver and analyze traffic rapidly through high performance proxy technology. Perform session management and load balancing between server and client. Profiling technology. Also, the profiling technology is patented technology for the Monitorapp. The profiling technology is it it collects the normal client users request data and web service response data by self-learning engine, block abnormal traffic by using normal traffic profiling, and its perfect defense model against the unknown attacks. Threat intelligence, overall threat management policy reinforcement and prevention. As I explained, our Moontrap's threat intelligence is AICC, and the AICC is interworked with the IONCLOUD WAF service and SWG service. We prevent the various web attacks, malicious code, malicious file, and activities with the virtual patching and machine learning, and also sandboxing. The detection of new and variant threats by similar analysis. With a simple analysis, threat intelligence is provided in IONCLOUD without any extra cost. So, today's webinar is finished. If you have any further questions, please type your questions on Q&A tab. Thank you for listening. Today's webinar, third webinar. The next webinar will be starts at May, end of May. If you are interested in the next webinar, please subscribe our email from our page. Thank you for listening, everyone. And if you have any questions, here is my email, sales@monitorapp.com. If you have any questions, please send an email to me. Thank you.